things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America. The greatest nation on God's green earth. Thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
Nettleton students will do anything for the Spirits dude.
Would you ding-dong ditch Coach Massey?
That old man? Any day.
Dad, come it!
Would you get tased by Officer Watts?
Yes. Okay. Raider pride.
Would you cannonball into the Raider River?
Would I? Hold my mullet.
What would you do for the Spirit stick?
When the Raiders have wrecks, they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
We are Raiders. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like we're in a Raider Pride ad. That means something awesome's about to happen.
Raider Pride, brother. Fire the thing in here. Dinger!
Hey, run.
At Nettleton, we got that Raider Pride.
Because Raider Pride is justified. We are Raiders. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm a junior. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Oh, I'll like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's DJ from Nettleton. That sounds like a really good deal.
DJ from Nettleton at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
What are you wearing, DJ from Nettleton?
A black and gold Raider Pride shirt.
She sounds hideous.
Well, it's DJ, so.
Another reason why Raider Pride is justified.
A lot has changed since the 1950s, but one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider Pride healthy and alive since 1959.
The Nettleton Raiders present Messing with Miller.
There he is. Let's get him. Let's go get that jabroni. Y'all check this out.
What a jabroni.
Nettleton High School, feed your Raider pride.
From the first time you held on to the time you let go, life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
I first noticed it when he started school here at Nettleton.
There he is.
Who's got that Raider Pride? We've got that Shh. Raider Pride, brother. Raider Pride, brother.
So we're gonna pick up today chapter 23. Can anybody tell me what page that's on?
89.
Salo, why are you the way that you are?
But you know, some of the stuff he does is actually pretty cool.
Here's Jimmy. Who's Jimmy?
Raider Pride can't save you from becoming Mr. Miller, but it can give you the best high school experience ever. Raider Pride is justified.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
They say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
Hi, I'm Trish Merritt with A Beautiful Mess Salon. I'm a proud graduate of Nettleton High School and a big supporter of the Raiders. I've been at A Beautiful Mess since we opened in September of 2015. I love to take care of my Raider family, like I take care of the legendary Miss T. So feel free to set up an appointment today. Call 870-520-6039. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm gonna pick, it's gonna determine their future and everything else. You know, it's a big choice that you have because you wanna make sure you're gonna put them in a school where they can continue their whole journey. I'm really super glad we started at Nettleton. It was relief that we had found a school where we felt comfortable sending our child. I felt like any situation he'd get put into, he would be able to succeed.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
Hi, I'm Trish Merritt with A Beautiful Mess Salon. I'm a proud graduate of Nettleton High School and a big supporter of the Raiders. I've been at A Beautiful Mess since we opened in September of 2015. I love to take care of my Raider family, like I take care of the legendary Miss T. So feel free to set up an appointment today. Call 870-520-6039. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
A lot has changed since the 1950s, but one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider Pride healthy and alive since 1959. When the Raiders have wrecks, they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
There are three things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America. The greatest nation on God's green earth, thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories. Things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America. The greatest nation on God's green earth, thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
Nettleton students will do anything for the Spirit Stick.
Would you ding dong ditch Coach Massey?
That old man? Any day.
Dadgummit!
Would you get tased by Officer Watts?
Yes. Okay. Raider pride.
Would you cannonball into the Raider River?
Would I? Hold my mullet.
What would you do for the Spirit Stick?
When the Raiders have wrecks, they call Collision Repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
We are Raiders. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Did you hear that? Yeah, it sounds like we're in a Raider Pride ad. That means something awesome's about to happen.
Raider Pride, brother. Fire the thing in here. Dinger!
Hey, run.
At Nettleton, we got that Raider pride.
Because Raider Pride is justified. We are Raiders. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm a junior. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Oh, I'll like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
That sounds like a really good deal.
DJ from Nettleton at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
What are you wearing, DJ from Nettleton?
A black and gold Raider Pride shirt.
She sounds hideous.
Well, it's DJ, so.
Another reason why Raider Pride is justified.
A lot has changed since the 1950s, but one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider Pride healthy and alive since 1959.
The Nettleton Raiders present Messing with Miller.
There he is. Let's get him. Let's go get that jabroni. Y'all check this out.
Nettleton High School. Feed your Raider pride.
From the first time.
And welcome to some Nettleton Lady Raider basketball here on NTV. This is the final game of the season for the Lady Raiders after capping off a great 16-6 record. Today's opponent will be the Marion, against Marion Blue Jackets. Is that correct, Mr.? The Marion Blue Jackets? Marion Patriots, excuse me. The Marion Patriots will take on the Nettleton Raiders. I'm Cameron Salo, joined by Adrian Saldivar. What do you think about this matchup tonight?
Hey, how you doing, Cameron? Coming to this game and commentating, it's going to be a very great game, coming to know that Marion beat Nettleton and Nettleton beating Marion. So, it's going to be a heck of a game.
Yeah,
Cameron.
This is the rubber match, as someone would say. Marion 9-13, a lower seed, 5th in the conference to Nettleton's 4th in the conference. Right now, starters for Nettleton are Wakiria Daniels out there with Demaria Daniels, Briley Pena out there with Layla Eliadi, and to round it out would be Natasia Oliver. For the Patriots, we got number 25, Daedriana Kale, number 22, Santia Robinson. We got number 3, Kiara Neal, and while aggressive defense at the baseline results in a very early timeout for the Marion Patriots.
Already a timeout there.
Yes, I'll also finish the starters. We also have number 11, Deanna Woodson, as well as Neasia Jackson. Right off the rip, very aggressive defense by the Lady Raiders, forcing a timeout out of the Marion Patriots right in the very first possession. That rarely happens, but she got trapped in the baseline. I don't know if that was the best move. What are you thinking?
Oh, man, that was just, it was aggressive, and it was just surprising to see that, honestly, coming so early from the game. So.
Yeah, very rarely do you see a timeout called with, I would look at the clock, but I can't see it right now, with, 21 seconds into the game, and she called that timeout. So inbounding, and start with Patriots at the top. So now they're trying to set up a play. I believe that's number 1 with the ball.
Coming in here.
So they're just swinging, the Patriots are swinging the ball around. Great defense by the Lady Raiders, which results in a turnover. That was Layla Eliadi with the steal. So Briley Pena will take it up. Gives it down low to Wakiria. Met with a collapse on the Patriot defense. Coach Smith is calling a play, and Briley Pena is dribbling the ball while there's some movement. A nice spin move by Briley Pena.
Good movement here from the Raiders.
Yes.
One thing that I really enjoy about Briley Pena is that she controls the ball very well. It's like she sets the game for the Raiders.
Very good handle, very good floor general for the Raiders. And as Layla Demaria gives it down low to Natasia, and she collects it and
good hustle
gives
there.
it to Briley. Takes the shot and is off. Crazy sequence that just happened, but I like what you were saying before. Briley Pena definitely is the difference maker for the Lady Raiders. A great weapon on offense and a great playmaker, as a good give down low was just a little bit of a high pass to Kiara Neal, results in a turnover, and a little bit of a sloppy game at the beginning so far. Hopefully both teams could clean it up.
For sure, for sure. I can already notice that the Nettleton Raiders here, the girls, they're ready to come out and win this ball game.
Briley Pena was a little strong on the jumper, but collected her own offensive rebound. Gave it to Layla Eliadi, but she was off on the shot. And a big drive from number 3, that's Kiara Neal, into number 25, Natasia Oliver. She's going to get called for the foul, which will send Neal to the line to shoot 2. They're going to say that was a blocking foul.
Got you.
I guess she didn't have her feet set, so as the rules imply, she will shoot 2. Sinks the first one, and that's the first points of the game. Or should I say point of the game?
It's 1-0.
Sinks the second, 2 for 2 at the line. And Marion's going with a press, but the Raiders easily beat it.
Back to Brylan Pena here. See what they will do here from here.
Oh, a bit of a, it seemed like the defender stumbled a little bit, but they're going to say that it was an offensive foul on Briley Pena. I don't know how I feel about that one. What are you thinking?
No, man, I really didn't understand that either, you know,
it just seemed like the defender slipped, but I guess the ref saw maybe a push-off or an elbow or something as a good transition bucket from Marion. That was number 25 with the score, Dadriana Kale.
Looks like Marion is coming out strong here.
And the Raiders are scoreless so far, needing to figure out how to get some points on the board. Good give down low, which results in a foul. That was Demaria Daniels with a give to Natasia Oliver. So Natasia Oliver will go to the line to shoot 2. That was number 11, Deanna Woodson, charged with the foul. Off with the, Natasia Oliver misses the first shot. Still has one more to shoot. And that one barely bounces out. Very unfriendly bounce. So she's 0 for 2 on that trip to the line.
Coming out, the Raiders are just unlucky right now.
Yeah, they can't really put it together right now, and hopefully that will change.
Yeah, definitely.
Give down low, and a foul is charged on Natasia Oliver. That's her second foul, and just like that, she is going to be in some foul trouble.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Cameron, but it takes 4 fouls, right, to get out the game?
5 to be taken out permanently.
Got you.
Fouled out, as they call. That is number 25 with the shot, and she sinks that one. So Juice Williams will check in for Natasia Oliver. And she sinks the second one. The Patriots with a 6-0 lead right now, and if you're the Raiders, you got to stay cool, calm, collected, but you do have to be a little worried as the Raiders turn the ball over again.
That was a great steal from the opponent.
That was a good steal and a transition bucket. That was number 11, Deanna Woodson. We are going to go to timeout, and don't go anywhere. This is some Nettleton Lady Raider basketball here on NT.
3 things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America. The greatest nation on God's green earth. Thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
And we're back after the timeout called by the Lady Raiders. And struggling to start out the game on the offensive side of the ball. It's very unlike the Lady Raiders.
Yeah, it's 8-0 right now, and you know, as I said before, you know, you can always see the Lady Raiders always coming in with fire, but as you can tell, you know, the Lady Raiders have been a little bit unlucky with their shots and unable to get some rebounds.
Yeah, so costly turnovers and just unlucky shots, as you said, has really been their Achilles heel. And Briley Pena drives in the lane, floats it up, and is strong yet again.
Another one right there.
Marion has shown very aggressive transition offense, taking buckets in transition when their the Raiders defense isn't set, and that's led to good
steal right there.
Yes, great buckets as a steal from Nettleton. Demaria Daniels brings it up, gives it to Layla.
Wide open there.
And a good bucket, a give from Layla Eliade to Juice Williams down low. And that is the first points on the board for the Lady Raiders. And a wild pass from the Marion Patriots results in Layla Eliade had a wide open lane to the basket, just couldn't finish. Number 3, that's Kiara Neal, drives in the lane and scores with Juice Williams getting a blocking foul. so she will shoot 1 free throw.
Yeah, that's going to be another foul in the game. You know, you can already I mean, there's already been a lot of fouls so far, you know, in the first quarter.
Yes, 4 fouls for 4 fouls for Nettleton, and it's definitely costing them right now.
Yeah, exactly, you know. And, you know, knowing the game, you know, it's you got to be careful, you know, keeping your composure and, you know, making sure that you know, that you use your body very well, because, you know, a foul can cost you a lot in a game. So
Playing disciplined defense is
Right.
very important. Briley Pena drives, and pass was off, but Layla Eliade was at the right place. Good defense by the Patriots as Lakiri Daniels just went right into a defender.
So you can tell the crowd over here is it's really getting loud. You could already tell, man, that this game is
And
fire.
a backcourt violation is called on the Patriots. I guess she had her foot right before the half-court line, so she gets called for the turnover. That was an undisciplined play right there.
Yeah.
That could have easily been avoided. But, you know, a break for the Raiders is what they need.
Exactly. See what they can do from here. You know, one thing that I really enjoy about basketball is just, you know, transitioning the game, you know, passing the ball around, and it's just, it's amazing to see that.
Yeah, so Juice Williams collected the offensive rebound and got fouled on the putback, so she will shoot 2 at the line. That's number 25, Dadriana Kale, with the foul.
Put some points on the board.
Williams makes the first one as Akira James checks in for Demaria Daniels. The second shot falls, so she was 2 for 2. And this press by the Raiders almost resulted in a turnover, but there's a trap. Great defense.
Right there. Oh, yeah.
And a steal is called.
Steal right there.
Great steal from the Raiders.
Can we do something here?
A foul is called on Marion. It will result in 2 shots. They're going to say it was a shooting foul. So Briley Pena will go to the line. Foul on Felicia Selvey.
Man, you could just, Marion do not want the Raiders to score.
And Briley Pena makes the first one for 1 of 2.
You know, it's good to see that we're putting some points in the board, Cameron.
Briley Pena makes both from the line, and that's what she does. She's a very efficient free throw shooter.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, watching her, you know, in the other games, you know, she's just a phenomenal player. You know, she's a hustler out there, and you can tell that it's more than just a game.
Yeah, very good defense so far from the Lady Raiders results in a very wild shot with a easy defensive rebound. Slow it down, try to set up something. Down by 5. Let's see what the Raiders pull out of their hat.
It's like they're calming the ball down right here.
And a easy, she had a wide open lane to the basket, just couldn't finish. And that just seems like to be the problem for the Raiders, is they can't finish at the end of the.
What a steal.
Couldn't finish at the cup. Good steal, as you said, from Briley Pena. Drives down the lane and takes it all by herself. Absorbs some contact, but that was not a problem for her as she makes the shot.
Man, Cameron, if I'm being honest with you, you know, this game is really intense, man. You can feel the environment.
You can definitely feel the environment. Out of bounds, tipped off the Raiders. This is definitely a very high-intensity matchup. 2 rivals, you know, and these 2 teams are competing for a spot at state. A lot is on the line right now.
Yeah,
it's kind of win or go home. They both want to punch their ticket to state, and I believe a foul is called on the Marion Patriots. So it will be Lady Raider ball.
So they're taking up the ball here now. It looks like we're getting our rhythm back.
Yes, they're definitely feeling, I feel some momentum on the Lady Raiders, and hopefully they can take advantage of it. Unfortunately, I just jinxed them. My apologies. Turnover. Drive down the lane, and a travel is called. You can see that one from a mile away. She took more than 2 steps, which is an illegal move, resulting in a turnover.
Man, just like you were saying earlier, Cameron, about these two teams are fighting for a spot in state. I can only imagine what each player is thinking right now. What it's gonna take to win this ball game.
And give down low to Juice Williams. Great pass from Damari Daniels. Feeds it through the 2 Patriot defenders for an open shot for Juice Williams. A wild sequence as a foul is called on number 3, Briley Pena. They're going to send.
What was the foul called again, Cameron?
Briley Pena was called for the foul. It was a shooting foul, so that will send number 11 to the line to shoot 2.
And Marion is not missing those.
Yes, they've hit every single free throw, and they've had a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will be the 7th.
Wow.
Off on this one.
Looks like they missed their first one right there.
Foul is called on number 20, a loose ball foul. And, these both teams are fouling a lot, but the difference is our fouls are leading to free throws. So hopefully we can clean that up. And,
definitely. I would agree with you, Just like I said, a foul is oh, man.
Oh, she gets it back.
Oh, there you go.
Juice Williams with the put back score. The juice is loose. And great defense from the Raiders.
right there, man.
Yes, that was Layla Eliadi with the defense. Tipped it out of bounds. 15.9 left on the clock to end the first quarter. And I'm sure that the Patriots will elect to take the last shot.
It's a tied ball game right now, Cameron. Man, so far it's just been a great game, both from the teams.
Yeah, if this shows how the rest of this game is going to be, then you guys are in for a treat. 3 seconds left. Takes the shot from the three-pointer and is off. So we will go into the second quarter, 12-12. Great action here on NTV, so don't go anywhere.
It's changed since the 1950s. But one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider pride healthy and alive since 1950.
Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
And we're back as the start of the second quarter is about to resume. And big night for Juice Williams. 8 of the 12 points for the Raiders. She's playing great.
Wow. And that's on the Patriots, correct?
Oh, no, they're on the Raiders. And a very good thing about that is also she's a freshman. Very wild,
My mistake there. Excuse me right there.
No,
man.
you are good as Kyra James drives into the lane. Gives it to Juice, and that is the person with the hot hand as she makes another. And she really has been powering this Nettleton offense right now.
For sure. Now, as you said, she was a freshman, correct?
Yes, she's a freshman, and she's, in the big moments, she's performing great.
Hey, that freshmen like that come out and show in big games, you can just tell that they have a lot ahead in their future.
Exactly. It's a great asset for the Raiders in the future. So the Raiders have it on offense right now. And they're trying to get
like
good
all
movement.
that space that she's left with. Shooting for that
Good
three.
give to Layla Eliade in the corner. She was off on that one, though. And that was number 11 with the drive. She missed, but number 25, that's Dadriana Kale, gave the putback.
Looks like the Lady Raiders are slowing the game down right here, picking up the momentum. Carrier here.
Wakaria Daniels had it, which she's been scoreless, which is definitely rare. She's a great offensive weapon for the Raiders. And a travel is called on Akira James. She got a little tied up, but yeah, she got tied up and took too many steps. So the Patriots taking up the floor very slowly and methodically. Try to slow down the tempo that the Raiders have, or the momentum that they've collected over this possession.
Shooting for the three right there.
That three was off, and number 11 tried to save it and was unsuccessful, so it'll be later Raider ball.
Looking for the second quarter, and it's still tied ball game.
I know, this is definitely a close game.
Yeah.
And here's some food for thought. The Raiders seniors that are playing, this could be their last, or this is their last game on the Raider floor, which is insane, because if they win, as Wakaria is off, if they win, they go and play in the state tournament, and I'm sure they'll play against schools with home field or home court advantage.
Right.
So, you know, seniors are probably playing with a little, you know, emotion or a chip on their shoulder, because, you know, they're like, this is my last game in Raider Gym.
Yeah, especially, you know, you're speaking to one, Cameron, and, you know, I can really feel for them, you know, especially knowing that it will be your last home game. You know, you gotta represent the end. You know, you gotta show that this is where we're from, and this is where we represent. So,
Juice Williams is called for the shooting foul, so the Marion Patriots will have a shooter, and that's Kiara Neal who will shoot both of those. She sinks the first, and Kiara Neal's been a good free throw shooter so far, 4 for 4 at the charity stripe.
She has not missed those. Wow.
Sinks that one too, 5 for 5. Marion has the 2-point lead.
See what we can do here.
Kyra James working on number 22.
Try to go for the underhood pass.
Try to give it to Juice down low, and it's still Raider ball, but off the Marion Patriot.
16 to 14 here.
Oh, wide open look, but
wow, what a defense play right there.
Yeah, that was number 25, Dadriana Kale, who met Wakaria at the rim, and just gave it right back to her.
Man, it's just it's crazy. You know, it's been well, like maybe a minute or two so far, and you know now, and there you go.
Big shot.
Gonna jinx it right there.
Big shot from number 3, Deanna Woodson, and that's the first three-pointer of the game, both teams-wise.
Wow.
Definitely have been a game of playing at the free throw line and down low. So,
man, this game, you know, I was gonna say earlier, you know, that you know, they haven't been scoring a lot, you know, especially, you know, most of the points coming from Marion were, you know, free throws right there. But, you know, you could just tell that both teams are fighting for the ball and playing defense. And whenever they have possession of the ball, they try to score.
Asia Jackson is called for the foul, and it was on the floor, so no free throws. And, yeah, that's kind of a crazy thing because, you know, when you think about the Raider offense, you think of, you know, Layla Eliade, Briley Pena, Wakaria Daniels, you know, good three-point shooters.
Yeah.
So the fact that they haven't scored from the three-point line is a little shocking. Great move.
Ooh.
From Briley Pena,
who steal right there.
Got the ball right back in her hands after that miss. Takes it baseline and is unsuccessful.
You know, you've been seeing that. You saw that a lot last quarter, Cameron. That, you know, we're not able. We're unlucky to put the ball in the net so far. So
yeah, we've had great looks, but I just can't put it in the cup. A three-pointer from Number 1 is off, but 25, that's Dadriana Kale, gets the putback. And right now the Marion Patriots are playing with momentum.
Oh.
And a late foul is called. That's going to be 25. Dadriana Kale called with the foul. That will send Wakaria Daniels to the line to shoot 2. She's been scoreless tonight, so hopefully she will put some points on the board.
Very excited to see her play as well. You know, as I said before, watching these Later Raiders play, you know, Wakaria Daniels, Briley Pena, who was it? Layla Eliadi, you know, all those players, man, you know, they're really great athletes, basketball players, and, you know, they have my respects. You know, they treat it more than just a game out there. And
oh, yeah. And so Wakaria Daniels was 2 for 2 from the free throw line, so she's got 2 points up for the Raiders. Nice give down low to number 32 is off. And the Raiders pushing it heavy in transition. Fast tempo, and Layla Eliadi has a nice look.
Oh.
And does not get a nice bounce. They slow it down. The Marion Patriots will slow it down. Have a 5-point lead currently with 3 minutes left before halftime.
So they just want to pass the ball around here.
Try to get the best look possible, I assume. Number 1 was open. She didn't get it.
Shooting for that 3. Unlucky there.
Yeah, she was off on that one, so hopefully the Raiders can put some points on the board. And a bit of Wakaria Daniels had a bit of a travel called. Moved her feet a little too much.
Man.
The ref thought that it was a travel. So
it didn't seem like she took more than 2 steps there. But
I think she did a hop step and then may have shuffled her feet a little bit, but the ref saw it, so it was a turnover.
Got you. They're playing really shooting for that 3.
And they're off on their 3-pointers, but number 1 drives into the lane. That was a big bucket from number 22, Santia Robinson.
Wow.
And that's Juice Williams again getting another 2 on the board.
If I could ask, Cameron, does she have the highest points so far?
Oh, she definitely does. That's Juice Williams, who has 12 points in the game, leading all scorers.
Wow.
12 of the 18 for the Raiders.
And again, coming from a freshman, correct?
Yes, that is correct. So,
man,
big game and the big moments. Foul is called. She ran into 2 defenders, so I am unsure who they're going to call it on. And they're going to say it's 32, Jayla Henderson, who will be called for the foul, which will send Riley Pena to the line to shoot 2. And sinks the first one. Cut the lead to 4 with the great Juices being checked out with an ovation for how great she has played off the bench so far. Riley Pena with a chance to make it a one-possession game, and does. 3-point game. 20 to 23. Raiders are down by 3.
So far.
Close game.
Yeah, definitely. Marion seems right here to calm the game down a little bit. As I kind of noticed that they do that often.
Yes, slow it down, try to get the best look possible.
Right.
And that's one thing about the Marion team is they have so much taller as a shot from number 1. Is good. That's Nasia Jackson. Their team is so tall that they can just, reach over our shorter players to get rebounds.
Man, I can already tell you this right now, Cameron. I bet they're taller than me out there.
Yes.
They would bully me down there.
Yes, they can play. Yeah, I think Kyra James was blocked at the other end, so looks like Marion will elect to take the last shot before going into halftime. And
looks like they're not going to take any chances here.
I know, but making sure that the Raiders can't get any more points as a shot by number 1 drops. That's Nasia Jackson. And hopefully the Raiders get some points on the board before halftime.
Oh.
Kyra James is off on that one. And hopefully we have a good defensive stand before we go into halftime with 10 seconds left before halftime. Great defense from Lakira Daniels. And Demaria is on number 1. And that was a great shot from Naisha Jackson, who pulls it from the oval in and gets a nice bank. And that is a big shot for the Marion Patriots to go into halftime with momentum and an 11-point lead. Score is 31-20. Patriots are up. And don't go anywhere. This is halftime.
Three things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America. The greatest nation on God's green earth. Thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
Nettleton students will do anything for the Spirit Stick.
Would you ding dong ditch Coach Massey?
That old man? Any day.
Dadgummit!
Would you get tased by Officer Watts?
Yes. Okay. Raider pride.
Would you cannonball into the Raider River?
Would I? Hold my mullet.
What would you do for the Spirit Stick?
When the Raiders have wrecks, they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
We are Raiders. Bum.
why are you the way that you are?
But you know, some of the stuff he does is actually pretty cool.
It's Jimmy.
Who's Jimmy?
Raider Pride can't save you from becoming Mr. Miller, but it can give you the best high school experience ever. Raider Pride is justified.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
They say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
Hi, I'm Trish Merritt with A Beautiful Mess Salon. I'm a proud graduate of Nettleton High School and a big supporter of the Raiders. I've been at A Beautiful Mess since we opened in September of 2015. I love to take care of my Raider family, like I take care of the legendary Miss T. So feel free to set up an appointment today. Call 870-520-6039. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm gonna pick, it's gonna determine their future and everything else. You know, it's a big choice that you have because you wanna make sure you're gonna put them in a school where they can continue their whole journey. I'm really super glad we started at Nettleton. It was relief that we had found a school where we felt comfortable sending our child. I felt like any situation he'd get put into, he would be able to succeed.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
Hi, I'm Trish Merritt with A Beautiful Mess Salon. I'm a proud graduate of Nettleton High School and a big supporter of the Raiders. I've been at A Beautiful Mess since we opened in September of 2015. I love to take care of my Raider family, like I take care of the legendary Miss T. So feel free to set up an appointment today. Call 870-520-6039. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
A lot has changed since the 1950s, but one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider Pride healthy and alive since 1959. When the Raiders have wrecks, they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders.
And we're back with some second half action here on NTV. You're watching a very competitive game between the Nettleton Raiders and the Marion Patriots. I'm Cameron Salo, joined by Adrian Saldivar, my color man, and we are watching a good game between the 4 and 5 seed in the district tournament as a wild shot from the Patriots.
Wow, coming from the start of the second half, these both teams, they got fire in them, and Raiders, they're not going down without a fight, so, and I know that.
Yeah, definitely a lot of high stakes. There's some high stakes, so let's see which team wants it more.
Yeah, exactly.
So far in the first half it was all Marion. You know, first quarter was competitive, but then Marion pulled away in the second quarter, putting up 19 to Nettleton's 18 in the 19 to 8 in the second.
You know, the first couple minutes of the first half, you know, the first quarter and the second quarter, you know, it was tied. It was tied ball game, you know. But, you know, obviously what you said, Marion was able to pull the game.
That shot's off. Good boxing out from Leiliotti, so tomorrow could get the rebound. Brings it up the floor, and let's see how Nettleton bounces back out of the halftime. I'm sure Coach Smith gave him a speech or something. Briley Payne finally makes a three-pointer, and that's Nettleton's first three-pointer.
I'm excited to hopefully to see more of those.
Exactly, aren't we all? Marion slows it down.
You know, Cameron, from a guy that plays soccer, you know, I mean, basketball and soccer are not both, you know, they're not the same thing, but basically the dynamics of it, you know, the same structure of the game. When you have more points, you want to keep it, you know, you want to keep that lead.
Play smart, conservative, as that was a error for the Raiders, as a wild pass from Lucaria Daniels went out of bounds.
Yeah.
And a walk is called on number 1. That's Nasia Jackson. And Raiders they caught a little break right there. Hopefully they can capitalize on it. Timeout is called from the Marion Patriots. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go with them. You're watching Nettleton Raider basketball here on NTV.
Raiders have wrecks they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
You're back. We're back here on NTV watching some Lady Raider basketball. Timeout was called by the Marion Patriots after a turnover was called. So let's see if the Lady Raiders can bounce back after that break. Hopefully they can put some points up on the board with 5 minutes and 40 seconds until the fourth quarter. Lucaria Daniels had a nice look, and the very unfriendly rim just did not want that ball to go down.
Yeah, and then obviously coming from the second half, you could just, like right now, you know, you could just see Marion are slowing the game down, you know. I see that they don't want to take too many risks. Obviously, you know, they're up in this game, so.
Lucaria has been having a little trouble scoring the ball. She hasn't made a field goal yet, has 2 free throws made, but regarding field goals, she has not made one yet. So hopefully, she's cold right now. Hopefully she can heat up later.
Definitely.
Good pass from
good transition right there.
Yeah, so that's Jackson who has it. Takes it from Woodson, gives it down low, and a turnover.
Still right there, and they see
Yeah, jump the pass.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wide open lane.
Oh.
And she had an open lane to the basket, but out of nowhere, Dadriana Kale swatted that with authority, hitting
that was
a volleyball spike.
Yeah, that was something. That's the first time I've seen something like that in basketball.
She sent that, and that definitely is a highlight. So the Lady Raiders are going to move the ball around, pass and dribble. And so far, good defense from the Marion Patriots, but that's better offense from Briley Pena. 2 threes in the second half already. And she's been huge so far for the Raiders, as Wakaria Daniels is called for the foul. That's her first foul, so no worries.
Yeah, definitely. You can still see that the Lady Raiders are still keeping their composure.
And that was just a big.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's just height. That is just height and length. She just reached over those 3 Raiders, and that's one thing that you can't teach. It's height.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh. Wow.
Wakaria Daniels is fouled going up for the shot.
Unable to put it inside the net, but hey, you know, it's the courage to continue that counts. So
number 11 is called for the foul. That's Deanna Woodson. Sinks the first one.
What a swish right there.
Off on that one, but Juice Williams gets the offensive rebound but can't finish.
Good hustle back from the Lady Raiders. You know, as I mentioned before, and just the getting back and coming and setting back up, you know, it's crazy to see, you know, how fast the team can transition.
Good defense from Juice Williams, resulting in a miss from the Patriots. Riley drives in, and she looked like she was going to go all the way, but elected not to. Nice spin move, and just throws up a shot, heaves it in the air. And I'm sure that was not the ideal play, but down by 6, she felt like she needed to put some points up, I'm sure.
So far, as you can see, Marion's still slowing the game down. They're not taking as much risk as they did first half.
I completely agree. They are chewing a little clock and playing a lot more conservative. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's off.
Getting possession of the ball now.
And Briley Pena drives with a defender on her.
Oh.
Got her off her, but couldn't hit the shot.
You know, they're not far from behind, so, you know, this game is still not over.
Definitely not over. They, at one point in the first quarter, were, I believe, down by 9 or so, and, you know, going into halftime, they were down by 11. So, yeah, they've come back, put it to 6, but they just need to capitalize on the miscues from the Patriots.
I agree with you, Cameron. Like I said, I think we both mentioned this. It's just going to come down who wants it more, you know? Looks like another foul there.
Travel is called, and they, you know, Nettleton with another break, and they just need to capitalize on this, get some points up, and you know, good defense. They're putting on a great defensive performance right now, but they just need to capitalize on the offensive end, because when you're down, you need to come back.
Yeah.
Defense only gets you so far.
Yeah, I agree, man. Offense is important. Scoring those points. Great pass from Riley right there.
Travel is called on Juice Williams. And it just seems like every single time Nettleton has a chance, something happens. And,
yeah, I've realized that too in this game. You know, it's just the luck is not in our favor right now.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. And nice pass.
Oh.
And it's off. So the Nettleton Lady Raiders are pushing it in transition. Nice Euro step. And the ref is going to call a jump ball, which will still be Nettleton ball, I believe, because the possession arrow gives us the ball. Good defensive play by the Patriots, though, but still Nettleton ball.
Oh,
Kyra James took a shot from the corner, and it was off. Good touch pass. That was
wow.
Deanna Woodson who gave a little touch pass to Deidreana Hale.
That was a great pass there from them. Got to give credits to her.
Nettleton with 45 seconds till the fourth quarter. Down by 8. And nice shot from Riley Pena was off, though.
Looks like, again, slowing the game down, wasting that time.
And, yeah, I'm sure they're going to take the last shot with up by 8. And hopefully they can go into the fourth quarter, the Nettleton Lady Raiders, with a sense of urgency and a fire.
Something's telling me, Cameron, that this game is going to go down to the wire, you know? Oh, man.
Number 1, that's Nyjah Jackson. Throws up a wild 3. And she sunk that in off the glass, and that, the first half she ended it with a big bang, that shot from the logo, and then that one to end the third quarter. Wild action here on NTV. We're going to go to a break, so don't go anywhere. You're watching Nettleton Lady Raider basketball here on NTV. And we are back here for some fourth quarter action here on NTV. And that was a slow, methodical defensive quarter for both teams. Both teams put up 7 respectively. So, low scoring, and Nettleton needed to gain some ground, but unfortunately was unsuccessful as they broke even. And that is not ideal, so hopefully they can piece together a comeback.
Yeah, I agree with you, Cameron. This last quarter, the Raiders really need to put some points on the board, and honestly, I mean, I don't have any doubt that they can do that.
They could, yeah, like they did in the first quarter. They were down,
exactly,
but they came back and tied it as Riley Pena gets a shot, and it's off. And we're going to reset 30 seconds into the fourth quarter.
Start of this fourth quarter, man, you could just you feel the intensity change, and
yeah, you feel a sense of urgency for the Lady Raiders, and they want this, yeah. But it, I believe, will remain. Yeah, it will be Nettleton Lady Raider ball actually. So they will bring it up and figure out something. Coach Smith calling up some plays.
So they just want to keep possession of the ball here.
And ideally, what I would think was get some points on the board quick, so
right.
You can, have a chance to get more points. But they're taking time. Wakiria takes a shot from the three-point line and is off, and that is a bad luck. Good steal from Wakiria Daniels. She stripped the number 11. And Damari Daniels gets a nice look from the corner, but it's off, and they are having trouble getting shots down. And I believe there is going to be injury timeout. Number 1 got hurt on the other end. That's Nyesha Jackson.
Wow, a lot to take
That was a
in.
wild sequence that happened right there.
I was way too concentrated on what was going on there.
So I believe, yeah, she's going to get helped off and a replacement will come in. So the game will resume.
Man, it really got intense down there.
Yeah.
It's like number 1 is
fight for the ball, and
yeah.
Sometimes stuff like that happens, but hopefully she's okay. The trader's checking on her, but she was able to get up, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, definitely. As long as they're back at their feet. Oh, wow.
So Kyra James is going to take it up after the turnover from the Patriots. Layla Eliade takes a 3.
Hey, there you go.
That is much needed. That is a much-needed three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 8 for the Patriots, and we're going to go to a timeout. Or they're going to go timeout, and we'll go with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching some great action here on NTV.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
And we're back here after the timeout was called, I believe, by the Raiders. After that big shot from Layla Eliade to cut the lead. And hopefully that, is like the match that sparks the fire. Because they were pretty cold from the three-point line. I believe they missed like 4 threes in a row. So 5th time's the charm. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, definitely. I can say the same thing, Cameron.
So the Patriots are electing to, like you say, a slow, methodical pace. So I'm sure chew as much clock as possible. Working down low, that was number 32.
A great steal right
Jayla
there.
Henderson, but results in a miss and Lady Raider possession. Gives it down low to Juice Williams, who will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Wow, man. I mean, hey, at least you could just really tell that these Raiders are
they're fighting.
Yeah, exactly, and they want to put some points on the board. So, it's just gonna come down.
Off on the first one.
There you go.
Sinks the second one. So 7-point lead for the Patriots. And the Nettleton Raiders are having a very aggressive full court press. Fortunately though, Patriots beat it. And a miss at the other end.
Great steal
very lucky opportunity.
Like
and 3 on 2, let's see what happens. And they cannot take advantage of a mismatch, so they will set up a play as everybody is set on the Marion defense.
Looks like everybody got back. Leave space right there.
Was off on that one.
It looks like, if I'm not mistaken, number 1 is back on the court from the injury.
Yes, good eye. Yeah, she's back, so it's good to see that she's back. Hopefully, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad to see she's back.
Yeah.
Steps into a 3. That was number 25, Dadriana Kale. She just, with the defender in her face, steps into it, and that is a heartbreaking shot for the Raiders. Cuts their lead back to, or their deficit to double digits.
Now, these Raiders are really got to fight for the ball now, Wow.
And it was a good play by the Marion Patriots, Deanna Woodson, who draws Briley Pena's offensive foul, and that's her 3rd foul in the game, so that was huge. And This is frustrating for the Raiders, I'm sure.
Oh man, you know, in soccer, Cameron, you know, I've been in this situation before. You know, losing from a big league, and you know, you got to do whatever it takes. You know, and sometimes it could get pretty heated down there. So
with almost nearing 4 minutes left in the game, and another transition bucket from Adriana Kale, and she is by herself putting the Lady Raiders to sleep right now. 5 points in the quarter to the Nettleton's 4. Layla Eliade, though, shows a little sight of life, throws in a floater to give the Raiders 2 points. And a turnover at the other end. Wild pass, but will be Lady Raider ball. Juice Williams checks in. And right now you got to get points on the board quick.
Oh yeah, we're what, 3 minutes, last 3 minutes of the game. Oh man, it's gonna come down to the wire.
3 minutes is a lot of time, I will admit. Briley Pena has a nice look.
There you go.
Big three from Briley Pena, cuts the lead deficit to 7. Like I said, 3 minutes is a lot of time. But if stuff like that happens, it's going to be not ideal, as a foul was called. Briley Pena gets called for the foul, and that's her 4th. Very not ideal for the Raiders.
Right. You know, especially at the end, coming towards the end of the 4th quarter, you can't be taking those. You know, can't be letting them have that. So
their best scorer is in foul trouble, 1 foul away from being out of the game since both those. And I'm a little worried.
I am too, but hey, like
Briley
you said,
Pena, yeah.
Like you said, Cameron, the game's still not over, and hey, there you go.
Briley is definitely putting all she's got in right now, but she's got to play very conservative right now on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, so she doesn't get out of the game because they need her a lot. But Adriana Kale is a monster for the Marion Patriots. She has scored 7 of the 9 points in this quarter, all by herself, as she also muscles in that rebound.
Then number 1 taking up the ball here. Again, slowing the game down.
Yeah, they're slowing it down.
And all I could say is that Raiders got to keep their composure and keep on fighting.
They do. They got to, you know, force it. And that's another one for Adriana Kale. And that is just costly for the Lady Raiders that play.
Man, this crowd
it
really
will still remain Marion Patriot ball.
Man, great environment.
They're playing with tempo right now, and
yeah.
I'm sure that, you know, the momentum is definitely helping the Patriots, but, you know, the Raiders are trying their best to get back into this, but with less than 2 minutes left in the game, unless a miracle happens, I'm sure, as number 11 scores, that's Deanna Woodson. Riley Pena tries to throw up something as fast as she can, but they're going to elect to take a defensive, try to force a turnover, which I think is smart, down by 12. And wide open lane is number 11. And she gets a foul charged on her as she makes the shot. So she's going to have the opportunity to shoot a free throw. Layla Eliade is called for the foul. And they were close, but Marion Patriots just trailed away, ran away with it near the end, leading by 14.
Yeah, you know, with their shots, you know, they made their shots in, and unlucky for the Raiders. You know, this whole game, you know, they were just unlucky to put the ball inside the net. So
off on that free throw, and they're going to, say over the back on number 32. Minute and 15 left in the game. Raiders down by 14. You know, anything's possible.
Exactly. You gotta, like I said, you know, it's all or nothing right here. So you gotta give every single bit.
Layla Eliade takes a three. Hits back iron, but is off on that one. Under a minute left. And it looks like the lights are about to be turned out on the Lady Raiders season. Foul is called on Natasha Oliver, which will send number 32 to the line.
And 45 seconds
Or not
left.
to the line, she will inbound. They're not in the bonus yet.
45 seconds left of the game, and it's
Jadeja Morris, the senior, will be checked into the game. Foul is charged on the play. We're going to call it on number 24, Wakiria Daniels. Still inbounding because they're not in the bonus yet.
Hey, there's still time left in the game, but you know, you just gotta keep playing.
Foul is called on Layla Eliade. Tried to do a quick foul, and I believe now that there will be free throws, 1-and-1 opportunity for Deanna Woodson.
Wow.
Off on the first one, so cannot take advantage of the 1-and-1 opportunity. Riley Pena drives down the floor, gives it to Wakiria Daniels, who is off on that one. And the putback is off both attempts. Raiders somehow get the possession back. Wakiria drives and gives a nice little floater. And down by 12 with 23 left. There will be a full timeout called. And I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. First Community Bank, Russell's Truck Accessories, Shadrachs Coffee, Collision Repair, Delaplaine Seed Company, Sue's Drugstore, Consolidated Insurance, and Trish Merritt from a beautiful mess salon. This has been a pretty good game, but you know, it just, you know, they caught fire near at the wrong time. You know, they stayed with them in the first quarter, but Marion Patriots just pulled away near the end. Not ideal, but
you could just tell from the beginning of the game, and
they both wanted it, but you know, unlike, you know, it just wasn't the Raiders' night. Their shots weren't falling. I'm sure, you know, if it was a different circumstance, I'm sure I mean, it was still a really good game between them.
Yeah, high intensity. You know, you could just definitely feel the environment. You know, especially down there in the court. So, you know, great game overall. But hey, the game's still not over. Still time left, and all the Raiders got to do now is just fight for the ball and keep on fighting and leave everything on the court.
And a wild sequence right there. And 8 seconds left. They're just trying to chew the clock. And that is going to be your final score as the horn sounds. Nettleton 40, Marion 52. And that was a good game, but Marion will advance in the district tournament and punch their ticket to state, as they will play the winner of Batesville and Searcy. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have a Consolidated Insurance post-game show here, so don't go anywhere after this break. You're watching some Lady Raider basketball here on TV.
Three things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America, the greatest nation on God's green earth. Thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
Nettleton students will do anything for the Spirit Stick.
Would you ding dong ditch Coach Massey?
That old man? Any day.
Dadgummit!
Would you get tased by Officer Watts?
Yes.
Okay. Raider Pride.
Would you cannonball into the Raider River?
Would I? Hold my mullet.
What would you do for the Spirit Stick?
When the Raiders have wrecks, they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
We are Raiders. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like we're in a Raider Pride ad. That means something awesome's about to happen.
Raider Pride, brother. Fire the thing in here. Dinger!
And that is a shot of Coach Bubba Deaton's new baby boy. And just happy to see Miles Deaton is his name, and that's a nice child that Coach Deaton has, and happy to be a Raider. He's going to be a little Raider, I know it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So it's a great school, man.
And while we're here on, we're going to give you our Consolidated Insurance post-game show. And this was, like I said, a heated battle between the Nettleton Raiders and the Marion Patriots. Unfortunately, the Raiders fell 52-40, and it was a big game between both sides. Great offensive performance on the Raiders side of the ball to Briley Pena and Juice Williams. I like to give Juice Williams a little shout out. She had 13 points off the bench as a freshman.
Wow.
Great performance in a big game. Briley Pena also clutch, had late game threes that were needed to give them hope to complete the comeback. Also, for the Patriots, the big score for the Patriots was Dadriana Kale. She had 19 points in the game and really took over the fourth quarter. Big performance for Dadriana Kale, and that really kind of sprouted the runaway of the Patriots' lead. Thank you so much for watching here on NTV. A great game as you just witnessed, and we'd like to say thank you so much for watching, and Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
Alma mater, heed our parting song.